Hello.
Hi guys.
Introduce na.
Because you want to ask you interrogate me with questions. You don't introduce. Do introduction, Joe. You want to interrogate me? I should introduce what your interrogation.
Now, wow. Jesus Christ. Okay. Welcome back to your weekly dose of ARI and NAZO. I'm Nazo.
I'm already guy.
And we are YouTube couple based in Nigeria, soon to leave. Yeah. Okay. Please subscribe and comment to all our recent subscribers. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Also tell your people. We are very cool people. We are, down for communication. This is a long story, but it's okay.
The basic thing is just subscribe.
Yeah. So on today's video, we're going to be doing asking my boyfriend questions.
Who's your boyfriend?
Sorry. That's the title, man. Just be
okay. Wow.
Asking my boyfriend questions girls are too afraid to ask.
I don't drop down to boyfriend. Okay.
The wahala is too much. The wahala is too much.
Okay.
We move. Okay, so yes. I have with me here a handy. It's not a lot. It seems like a lot, but it's not, because I know this man likes to talk. Okay, so he's questioning, he's answering.
You just call me a talkative.
I'm not quite talkative. I'm just saying you need to expatiate properly.
I feel like crying.
Please, can you stop it? Anyway, my first question.
Yes, I'm not looking at it. Go ahead, ask.
Why are men obsessed with boobs and ass? You know the trend. There's this trend that's going around now. This Kelly girl on the TikToks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
With the bone that do like this. Bruh, we were not here. Like every guy that I know, almost every guy that I know, has posted something about this girl, and I'm like, y'all need to calm the F down, okay? So what is it with men that y'all are obsessed with boobs? I mean, you also have.
We don't have boobs like ladies, no.
We're not saying but the point is we also have. So what's the idea? Why are men so obsessed?
Not first. Let me say not all men. First, secondly, why? Okay, let me answer it now. Why are men so? Because male, female, opposites attract now, right? Opposite attracts, and so that's what the thing is that some guys prefer boobs to ass, some prefer ass to boobs. And some, I don't think I've ever seen a guy that actually prefers both. Not really, but some guys prefer ass. They don't really care about both. Some people don't really care about ass. And they like it because, one, it is soft, it is succulent. You can just rest your head. You can just stay and you are watching a movie or anything. You just, have something to keep your fingers busy.
You don't have popcorn.
There's popcorn.
Cannot buy biscuits.
There's popcorn and there's the other popcorn.
Oh my god, this is a mistake.
You should ask for an answer. So I think, but some guys are making it look like that's without that's the only thing that is how do I put it? That's the only thing that is attractive, and that's where I draw the line. But yeah, that's why guys are crazy about it. They just like it. Some people just like something to play with. While some guys are just perverts. Anything is skirt, anything that has boobs or ass, they go after it. But then there are guys that just like boobs and there are guys that just like ass.
Which one are you?
Well, I don't want to tell the people now. Yeah.
But wow, okay.
Oh, do you want me to tell them I like sex dolls?
You like what?
She asked it.
You like what?
Sex dolls. Have I even seen one? Please go on, Joe. I'm not going to tell them what I like.
Exclusive.
I'm not going to tell them what I like.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm going to Jesus.
I'm not going to tell them what I like. Go on.
Don't look at my questioning paper. Okay, so my next question.
Yes.
Is in two parts, right?
Ask me the first one. Let me answer that.
I know now. See, these people that used to jump ahead of their time. But moving on. Okay, so do most guys prefer a laid-back relationship or an obsessive relationship? By laid-back, I mean maybe you two can stay. She's not calling you to wanting to know where you are all the time. If you need some space, she's happy to give you your space, that kind of thing. You guys are just chill, no quarrels, no all of that.
Okay.
Or obsessive. She always wants to know where you are. She's always calling. She sometimes goes through your phone. She's always in your space, in your face, that kind of thing. Okay. So
I would say
Which
that
one do most guys prefer?
most guys, if the guy is really into the girl, they want that obsessive with a bit of laid back. They want that.
There is no such thing. They're obsessive or laid back.
See,
Choose
I would
one.
say from the guy's perspective, if a guy is really into a girl, he wants that girl, like, whenever he wants that girl in his space, he wants her to call. I don't know, some guys might prefer giving access to phones, some might not.
Some most don't, but okay.
Most don't. There's a difference between a girl going through your phone and your girl having access to your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
Why you guys acting suspicious? Why won't you?
Chill now.
Sorry, carry on.
Chill. So they want that obsessive nature, but they don't want it too much to the point now it's now like you're forcing it down their throat. They still want to have that freedom to say, okay, let it that is coming from them, not that you're now forcing them that I must be in your face all the time, I must call you all the time. No.
Okay. So now the part 2 of the question. So most guys prefer obsessive relationships, right?
Yeah, obsessive.
Okay,
but
so,
not too much.
You get what I'm saying? So my point is, why? So what happens to those girls that are just chill and they're like, no stress? No...
Because as much as they don't like to admit it, or as much as guys try to form, okay, they are hard. Guys love attention. They say women are, but guys love attention. They want to feel that love. Like, when you be man, the babe they feel me, the girl really like. We like that feeling.
Apparently.
We like that feeling. So that's why we just.
But if it's not to digress, but digressing.
Yes.
But if it's girls now, they'll be like, she likes too much attention. She likes to.
That's why I feel that's when the guy is not really into the girl though. That's personal. That's what I think. When
girls go say, be telling ourselves that they won't like to. Do you know number of times I've heard somebody say, what's like if you do something like for people to see.
Public display.
Eye service.
Eye service. So people
will be like the girl they do eye service.
I might not be that they are in that state of now. Maybe that's what happened in their past relationship. So they feel okay. Every girl who does that with them is probably just doing that for maybe 1 or 2 things she has to gain. Wow. If the guy is really into the girl, we don't mind.
Okay, so
yeah.
Third question.
Okay.
Do most guys prefer virgins or sexually experienced girls, and why?
Okay.
As a virgin yourself.
As a virgin myself. Yeah, let's start. As a virgin myself, I don't prefer. I would prefer virgins.
Why?
Because I don't believe in the. That's a video for my personal channel. I don't my other channel. I don't believe in the concept of virginity. I'm going to give my reasons there.
What is the concept of virginity?
I don't believe in that thing. That this girl is a virgin. I don't believe in it. I don't buy into it.
What does that mean? So no girl is a virgin in this life?
No, I would say. I'd rather say she hasn't explored maybe that part of her sexuality, but that word virgin, God, the way people carry it, I will give, like I said, I will give my range because I don't believe. I'm not disrespecting virgins out there. You want to be a virgin, you don't want to have sexual intercourse till you're married or till whenever it's your thing. I respect that, but don't throw it in my face. I've not done it before. Some people wear it like a badge of honor. And
to them, it's a badge of honor.
That's why I said I don't have a problem. Don't just put it in my face. The time a girl told me,
they don't put you. That's the thing. You people are saying they should not put the whole virginity. We are virgins. We don't want to. Fine, we're not putting in your face. Mm-hmm. But why are you putting your own sexual things in our own faces?
How do we do that?
You'll be chatting, you'll be gisting. Before you know it, the conversation will turn sexual.
Not every guy does that.
Most guys do that.
Not every.
99.9% of guys do that.
No.
Or you guys are having like a fun, just flirty. There are some people that are super flirty, okay? They're flirty girls, I mean, but they're like still virgins and stuff like that.
Yes.
Right? You can talk to a guy and it's like there's nothing. But then they will not take that sexual tension as like how far was.
But you're flirty. But you're flirty.
It doesn't matter.
Would you put on a gas and put hot water on top of the gas and expect it not to boil? And expect the temperature not to rise? No.
Wow.
Why are you flirty if you know you don't want that?
So people are just that
That's
way.
you leading them on. So
that's
you leading the guy on.
See, excuse me, you can be flirty but not cross the line. You do know that, right?
Then
you can be flirty but not cross the line.
What line do you want to cross? Why do the girl be flirty with the guy when the guy now comes up to you and now like, okay, fine, you're not like you don't want it. Good and fine. A gentleman should respect the girl's wishes and stay. And for me, if
but this diverting, we're digressing.
Okay.
We're digressing. We're digressing.
Back to the question. Why
which guys do guys prefer?
Well, I've heard guys tell me that they prefer virgins. I've also heard guys tell me that they prefer.
What's the ratio?
The ratio
of guys.
They prefer those that are actually explored
Experienced.
for their sexuality. Yes, they are virgins. Because they feel
Why?
because we feel virgin because not for my let me speak for most guys that I know. They feel this whole concept of virginity comes with a lot of drama.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because some girl they feel okay. If if I'm the one who is virgin's hardened, she'll start craving like sex too much.
I've heard that doesn't make any sense.
Which has happened to a couple of people. They feel that's the problem. Is start craving the sex too much. 2, she might end up cheating on you because maybe if you can't meet up. Then 3, the drama of it is like she's tied to you, like because that's happened and they've heard that, and then again you decide that if the girl swear for you, if you go catch you.
But okay, listen, I'm not trying to make this a religious thing.
And the guy can't go through the stress.
But technically, anybody I think isn't there like a
even now, even sex, even
spiritual thing?
There is, and even for normal casual sex, there's still energy is being exchanged now. Energy is being exchanged, but guys prefer those that actually most guys prefer those that actually like.
That's another thing. Okay, this
because of the stress.
Part C of the thing. Then okay, so you prefer girls that are sexually experienced.
Yes.
Then why do they still run their mouth about girls that actually like super? They'll be like, this one don't do everybody. This one are
those ones.
Why?
Because those ones are how do I talk about them? They are just being petty and immature. That's why I see guys like that because I feel you had sex with a girl doesn't mean you have to go about broadcasting it.
There are some people that will never sleep with girls and still
yes, and there are guys that guys don't like we guys know what we're talking. There are guys that they don't have this girl's number, but once the girl passes, they'll be like, this one forget. I don't do one now. Now this one now that because they just want to. I feel it stems from low self-esteem. Let me just
low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. That's where I think it comes from. It doesn't make sense to me.
All right. So next question.
Yeah.
Why do most guys avoid single mothers? Why do y'all avoid single mothers?
Because we feel one, they could still be attached to their baby daddies.
Okay.
We feel the baby that can just come anytime and do with them. That's one. 2, they have lots of drama. It's like they want you to commit immediately. Some of them.
Oh, that's somebody they're taking care of. I don't think they are looking for.
No, some are actually wayward. It's not like it happens. Some single mothers are just wayward. And again, the officer the gay eye. I don't know how to put it. The gay eye don't suit here because some girls once they give.
That's that same thing I'm saying. Because she has had a child.
Because the way some of them act, they now start to feel like some girls now feel like okay now I don't born, I can do anything, I can do this one. Like some girls go out with their own way of maybe struggling to their own way of coping with the backlash that comes in this part of the world when you're a single mom. So guys tend to avoid that because okay, I'm starting a life, I don't want to be taking care of myself, her, and then another man's child, especially when she gave birth to a guy.
A
boy, yes. There's more restriction from guys, but I feel like boy. If not a girl, some guys feel say okay, maybe, but boy, even if guys are involved single, how do you see a guy involved with a single mother who has a son? It's mostly daughter.
Wow.
So that's why guys actually like avoid single moms. Okay. Most guys avoid single
This next question, it's all over the internet. People have said something about it, but I want to get your own take, right? Okay. So why won't guys be vulnerable and real with girls?
Why won't guys? Because we feel ladies can't handle it. Because when we're vulnerable, let me just speak for guys now. When we're vulnerable, it gets to a point the ladies start resenting the guy. Like I'll be man now. Why? It's that same thing of okay, we see men as this higher being. Well, mostly see men as these higher beings. So guys feel bad, and again, if they try
higher beings
that they shouldn't show emotion, they shouldn't feel down, they should like suck it all in.
But I think with this time climate that we're in, I don't think
it still happens. Well, it still very much happens. Which other day I saw a boy. I think it wasn't what happened to the guy, little boy, and he was crying. Mom was like, "Stop crying, men don't cry."
What?
You see that concept. So a guy being vulnerable, and again, he might be vulnerable and the girl can't handle it. And the way women are, before you say a guy doesn't like talk to you, watch how you, maybe the guy has tried to open up and maybe the way you reacted, and we guys won't want to like put ourselves in that position again to get that relationship with the guy, just close this off completely. He prefers, okay, I'm not talking.
Okay, not to make excuses for girls that don't understand the guys, but from the kind of family that I grew up in, right? They don't, how do I put this now? Girls are not included in anything.
Okay.
Do you understand? Decision making, just like general emotion talks, like, okay, how are you faring? How is everybody doing? That kind of thing. The only thing that they'll be talking about girls is how far, when are you going to get married?
Get married.
When are you going to your husband's house? Do you understand?
It takes.
So it's very, I'm not trying to bring down anybody, but it's very hard to now try to understand a guy when most of the time, like, we're sidelined and pushed to the back.
What I think solution is this: it takes a girl who's open-minded to understand that before his gender, he's a human being first. He has emotions just like you. Maybe you might feel it like a bit higher or more than he is, but he has emotion. But for most girls, once you're vulnerable, they take it for granted. You can be vulnerable today, and let's say you guys have an issue tomorrow and they're using it to talk back at you. You know how that hurts. It's like, oh, because you saw me cry. And girls don't do it. Like, girls do it. I've seen girls do it among their friends. I'm gonna leave that one. That may say if I do something, now they cry for me. Or this one. A girl said that to me. Because after I ended things with her, that's when she said to me that she was even bragging to her friends that I live and like, you know when you get to like this one, you can't break up with me. I'm like, what? Like, don't ever try that with me.
He's triggered, you guys. He's triggered.
Don't. And that's because maybe then I showed her so much care, attention, and love. So it got to that point that she started feeling like, to the point of now, maybe we feel that way with you. Maybe when we're playing, we can talk about it to tease ourselves. But the point that you now went out
to go and tell somebody else.
Do you think tomorrow, let's say for some guys now, they would not show that girl any sort of emotions again? Let's say they hear it from outside. They don't want to show emotions. They will just feel, this one, if I do, I'm not sure, go talk. I mean, ladies still have to understand that a relationship is you and your partner. It's not community thing that everybody
I just feel like it's a vicious cycle. Like, guys will be with the girl, go and tell their friends, the girl will now say, so when he's now emotional, I feel like especially during those pillow talk times, the girl will now go and meet her own friends and talk. So it's like everybody is snitching. Yeah, nowadays,
so we have to actually unlearn that.
My last question, and this is personal for me.
Okay, I don't enter.
Why do guys like saying this phrase or this sentence? You know, be man, you know, go understand. Why?
Okay.
It still boils down to the
because why we say that, because I get most of the things we guys worry about. I think in this time, women to worry about. Some women worry about those things too. But that is I think it's like years of deep conditioning and psychology has put that pressure on us. There's this pressure. When we say we don't, you know, be mind, you don't understand. It's not. We are not saying like you can't get it, but you can't actually see it and feel it from how I am, because there's.
Can I just say?
Yeah, there's this pressure that let me feel that guys feel. That's why maybe it now comes out you know, might not understand, and I feel in a way I've said that
multiple times,
and I'm still on learning that, because now I get to see, and she has already been that okay, good, fine. Even if you don't understand, like try to break it down
so that I will understand.
I will understand how you actually feel. And for me, guys, it has worked, because there are sometimes I feel that pressure, and I just like, this is exactly how I'm feeling. Like, this is how much it's affecting. And she's like, okay, we'll do it like this, do it like that. Oh, don't worry about it. This is what I have in mind too. And at the end of the day, I find out that why am I even pressurizing myself about it? That's for her. It might not work for everybody. That's why I say talking about ladies being actually open-minded to understand. Now it's working. Imagine I was telling some other girl I'm in deep shit now. Tomorrow she can tell me I'm a half man, or I'm not a man at all.
Can we calm down?
Simply because I have things I'm dealing with that let me talk about it. So that's why guys say that, because that pressure that, and they feel a woman, and sometimes it could be that she's a woman, she doesn't have really much to deal with, which is true in some cases. So that's why the phrase comes up.
This video is very long, we apologize, but as just to buttress it, as somebody that is a first child, first daughter, that also has responsibilities on her head, when a guy tells me that, and I've had this in most of my relationships, right? The guy will come and tell me, you don't understand, it pisses me off, because I'm like, I have responsibilities.
And lastly,
my dad puts things on my head like go and deal with this, do with this, do
and
with
lastly,
this. And I'm
lastly,
like,
this because
don't
we just
talk
feel
to
like,
me like
nah, babe, you be last, you go leave me, you go get mommy, go take care of you.
that is so annoying.
And for me, because that's what society is for me. Nobody got there. I got to take care of mine. I mean, even go take care of people out of the little. That's why you're not going to say like you don't understand. Because for a woman, let's be honest, and if two guys are standing on the roadside, one is on the roadside, there's a probability that cars will pick the woman up and ignore the guys. So I'm a guy, a woman, but I'm a guy. Nobody send my papa message.
Oh, wow, this was a very long video. I didn't think it was going to be this long, but here we are. Okay, so if you guys have any other questions you'd like to ask, let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. It was an eye-opening conversation. I'm pretty sure I will still find more questions and ask them, right? I'm sure we'll have a part 2 one time or another. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Thank you.